So this video is a message to all the marijuana social justice warriors, the trolls that come onto my channel and they try to attack me. And people just get real triggered by the things that I say. It blows my mind. And the reason why I want to do the video is I just had someone publish a book onto my channel. This isn't the first time I've had this happen. Someone on one of my videos published a book. They wrote a comment so large it could literally be published into a book. And if you go through my videos, you'll see this on other videos as well. These book-long comments. And so I wanted to make a message about this, and I have shared screenshots before of some of the vicious attacks in which people try to attack me on this channel. I remember at one time, one of many examples, but someone wrote on my channel, "The pussification of America has been complete. You know, you guys who are struggling with your weed addiction are the ultimate, pussies, and the problem that's wrong with this country, and blah, blah, blah. Anybody that's had a problem with weed is just a fucking loser and deserves to be weeded out of society, blah, blah, blah." And I thank you for these comments, because the trolls have helped me to grow so much in my life personally, and I genuinely mean that. And this message that I'm sharing is from the heart. My perspective on trolls and these types of comments has evolved so much over the years, especially this year in particular, because on social media in general, I have multiple different channels. I'm active on Facebook, Instagram. I've gotten significantly more controversial with my posts due to the times. And because of it, the amount of trolls and haters and challenges and people like that have come onto my videos has increased by like 100. And so I've learned a lot in self-reflection and how to effectively manage these types. And what I've come to learn is that these people are addicts. They're not necessarily an addict of weed or any drug, but they are addicted. They're addicted to the sensation that they get of being a social justice warrior, and that, they see one of my videos in which I'm just simply offering help and advice. I've never bashed weed. I've never said, all I offer is advice for those that are struggling with weed addiction and want help and guidance and assistance in quitting. That's it. But I've never attacked weed and said that it should be illegal, or that, weed is the devil or anything like that. In fact, I've said that those that feel that weed is beneficial for them in their life to continue smoking, that my message isn't for you. But those who feel like they have to speak up and every chance that they get when they witness injustice, and they just gotta viciously attack others, those people are addicts. They're addicted. They're addicted to that sensation that they get of that moment, that little moment of feeling significance. Because most likely in their life, in their personal life, they have very little significance. They maybe don't get any respect back at home with their wife, with their family, their community. Maybe they're in very poor health, so they don't get any respect from, they don't get a lot of respect from society. And I feel for them. And what has happened over time is some of these have actually ended up becoming my coaching clients that I didn't realize until after they've hired me and working together, and they've told me, they've admitted that originally they came onto my channel and they blasted me. But over time, my content started to sink in. They kept listening for some reason, because, and it started to sink in until they resonated with what I was saying and realized that, that they wanted to receive help, and that I wasn't a bad guy, that I'm here from good intention, just trying to genuinely help people. And so, like I've said before, when it comes to addiction, nobody's actually addicted to smoking weed, nobody's addicted to alcohol or anything. What we're addicted to is the feeling. We're addicted to that sensation that we get when we take a substance. And what happens is when somebody gets triggered and offended, what happens is they get a sensation, a rush throughout their body. When you get offended, a sensation goes throughout your body. And what researchers and scientists have discovered is that that set of neurochemicals that gets released actually becomes addicting, and that in fact it's highly addictive. And this is why people who, if they stay depressed too long over like a breakup, over their ex that cheated on them or something, and they don't work on recovering, that'll end up becoming their home, and they'll maintain that victim mentality for many years, if not the rest of their life, because they become addicted to that sensation of being a victim. One of my best friends, we've known each other since we were kids, but he falls right into this category. His ex cheated on him a very long time ago. Still to this day, he won't forgive her. He's insistent on being a victim for the rest of his life, and that she was wrong, he was right. And this type of mindset is not the mindset of growth. Would you rather be right, or would you rather live in prosperity? Would you rather have peace? And a lot of people would rather be right, and they're so certain that they're right, that they're going to make it their job to go out of their way and to change everybody else's mind and to be the hero, the savior of the world. But what's interesting about these types is these types of people are never the type to express themselves on their own social media platform. You'll never see them making videos. You'll never see them making posts. Sometimes they do, but very rarely are these the types that'll express themselves, especially through video format. Instead, they feed their addiction by going onto other people's channels, other people's pages, and blasting them to make themselves feel better. And so they're addicts. They're making fun of us, saying that we're the addicts and we're weak, or they're making fun of us saying that we're pussies and this and that, and we're pathetic because we had a problem with weed. Yet they're addicts. They are the one that is struggling. They're addicted. They're addicted victims. They're addicted to being offended. They're addicted to being right and you're wrong. They're addicted to controversy. These are literally the emotional vampires of life, because they will suck the life out of everybody around them so that they can feed off that and fulfill their high for the day. But these people need help. I feel for them. I don't hate them, and I'm trying to learn how to better reach these people and how to be able to help them, because behind every broken person, behind every evil person, behind every triggered person is a broken child, is typically somebody that went through traumatic experiences at a very young age, maybe with mom, maybe with dad, whatever, something happened. Typically that's what happened. Something at a very young age, something caused trauma. And so these people, because of it, maybe they went through some horrifying breakups when they were younger or something, and different things, and because they have not worked on themselves to heal through it, they are it's manifesting themselves through their behavior to everybody. It's kind of like the saying, when you take an orange, if you squeeze an orange, what comes out? Orange juice. Because what you squeeze is what's inside. And it's the same thing with us as well. When we get squeezed, what's inside is what comes out. And a lot of these types of people are bitter and have trauma and all kinds of bad experiences on the inside. They're broken on the inside. And so when they get squeezed by hearing a message like what I'm sharing, it squeezes them, and that's what comes out. And so they have to, they come on and they write a nasty comment trying to attack me and others on this channel in an attempt to make themselves feel better. And it's easy to just make fun of those people and judge those type of people, but I try to come from a place of compassion and understanding that we are all one. Your problems are my problems. Your reflection of me is just a perception of you. My perception of you is just a reflection of me. There's a saying in Africa, in this African tribe, I think it's Ubuntu, and it's that it basically is along the premise is that if one person has a problem within the tribe, it's everybody's problem, and they work to resolve it together. Now imagine if the world had that kind of whole attitude, that instead of just, someone has a problem, we kick them to the curb, but if we all really truly work together to help each other, and we, instead of shaming other people for speaking out, instead of viciously attacking other people and criticizing people, instead of we saw ourselves in them and saying, hey, this person, they're within me, we are all one. Imagine if we went through life like that, what a better world that it would be. And so this is my message to the haters, to the trolls. I got nothing but love for you guys. I would love to work with you. And I know that given a chance, if you change your mindset and deciding to open up your mind and be willing to be helped and coached, that you can transform. I have personally helped people just like this who were insistent on, on just tearing the world down with them, but because they finally decided to let down the barriers and work on themselves and allow themselves to be helped and coached, were able to change their life tremendously. And when that happens, when someone heals, they are like the butterfly effect, and their energy begins to heal those around them. And that's how we begin to change the world, guys. We change the world by changing ourselves and seeing how we can help other people. All right. So I just want to share this quick message to the troll, to the haters, to the social justice warriors. I got nothing but love for you guys. Come at me. Throw your best challenges onto my videos, onto whatever you got to say. I'm unoffendable. So whatever you have to say, release it. I got nothing but love for you. And keep following my channel, because part of the awakening process is being offended, is being triggered, is getting anger. So you're halfway there. If you're getting upset and triggered and offended by what I'm saying, then great. That means you're halfway through the awakening process. That means you're making progress. Because if you haven't even got there yet, then you're still in the beginning stages. You're most likely so asleep that you're just glued to your television doing nothing. But at least if you're proactive on YouTube, stumbling across these kind of videos, you're probably making progress through that awakening process. All right, so you're making progress. Anger is a stage in the middle of the awakening process. You're making progress. All right, I applaud you. Keep it going. Keep following, and watch as you transform through that stage and begin the next stages, which is that of developing peace, happiness, a deeper level of awareness in your life. Most importantly, though, peace. All right. So with that being said, guys, let's make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life.